Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about a topic that many of you are curious about, and this is how to become a self-taught developer. I'm going to be sharing you my personal experience, so make sure you stick until the end of the video so that you can get most out of it. First of all, let's go through an email from a subscriber who has the following issue. So the email says, "Hi Usman, I recently encountered your channel and I want to express my gratitude for making those wonderful tutorials about React.js. Please keep it up because I think you are doing a fantastic job, and in my opinion you are better than most of the YouTubers creating the same kind of videos. I'm also a great admirer of your story of becoming a self-taught developer, and I want to ask you if you can give me some advice how to achieve the same without a college degree. Currently I'm working as a sales retailer and it sucks. I want to switch into the software industry. Please advise me, how can I achieve this?" Alright, so before I begin, let me clarify something that I'm not mentioning in my videos, but actually me myself, I am studying in a college and I'm studying in a university. I study in Fontys University of Applied Sciences, which is in the Netherlands. In my opinion, that's a great place, fantastic school, one of the best schools in Europe. So I'm gonna put a link right here or right here so that you can click on it and view the website of this fantastic university. Maybe you will be considering to get a degree as well. Now, becoming a self-taught developer without a college degree depends on one main factor, and this is your own motivation. How much motivated you are to achieve this. Because let's be honest, this is a tough thing to achieve. Software development is not for everyone. And I know a lot of people who start learning something and they come up to an issue which they cannot resolve, and they're like, "Oh, this is very hard, I can't do this." Well, obviously you can't do it because you don't have that motivation. What I'm trying to say to you is that you need to be prepared for hard things, for obstacles during your path of becoming a self-taught developer. There will be some things that you will not understand. Don't give up. Dig into that. Dig into the issue itself. Find it on Google or anywhere else, read about it, and try to resolve this by thinking. Programming is thinking. So it will teach you how to think, but only if you have the motivation to do it. So what I did myself was the following. First of all, I decided what type of developer I want to become. Do I want to become a front-end developer or a back-end developer? I tried with back-end, I didn't like it as much, and I switched to front-end, which I liked, and I stick with it. But the reality is that when you are working in a professional environment, whether you have started with backend or frontend, it's going to be pretty easy for you to get into the other side of what you haven't been able to learn. For example, you have started with frontend and you become a frontend developer, you work for a company, and when you work in an atmosphere with backend developers and you see how their work interferes with your work, and you understand how things are working, and you are like, that was very hard in the beginning for me, but now I understand how this thing works. And it's just a matter of extra efforts and time for you to become a full stack developer. And I know many people that have started either by front end or by back end, and then gradually over the years they become full stack developers. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is starting with the basics of the technologies you want to know. It's very important that you first read the documentation of that technology and then you start building some kind of projects. Because in the beginning it will be very blurry to you. You will say, haha, this is so hard. How can I achieve that and that? How can I build this? And when you start building it yourself, when you put your hands into the mud, then you will see how easy it is, because you have gone through the documentation and you have understood all the concepts necessary, and that will really kick you off from the ground, and you will feel more confident, and you will believe in your own abilities. Next thing I want to talk about is how important it is to be able to use Google as a developer. Google will become your best friend, and the information which is out there is huge. Believe me, it's huge. Everything is already out there, and your job as a developer will be to use Google properly, find the information you need, and use it in a way that will work for you. So learn how to use Google. This is very important. Now, my last advice to you will be to avoid the tutorial hell. The tutorial hell is a situation when you are trying to learn a technology and you are watching one tutorial, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and you're just like a bee going from flower to flower, okay? And you are basically lost. This is not the way. Find one good source of knowledge, for example, my channel or other channels, and stick with those videos. If you want to learn React, watch my videos about React, play the playlist, and just build a project with me, and then you will have this knowledge. That's what I did myself indeed. I found a guy who you know probably. His name is Brad. He owns Traverse Media channel, and I just followed all his lessons, okay? And that really kicked me off from the ground. I felt like I will not be following other YouTube channels. I just followed his channel and I became a self-taught developer thanks to him. So Brad, thank you so much for that, and I hope one day you will invite me as a guest lecturer on your channel. Now, if you want consistent updates on topics like that, make sure you leave a comment below, like this video, and subscribe to the channel, because that will motivate me to continue creating those videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you again in the next videos.